Well, it's a bit icy cold out here tonight. Temperature's about, I don't know, minus 14. Well, that's on the centipede scale. I don't know what that is on the Fahrenheit scale, but as you can tell by the squeaky snow under my feet, yeah, it's a cold night tonight. Okay, so here's the thing. You might have heard of that thing called gain of function research. That's been going on, all right? Gain of function. We hear about it so many times. Gain of function, gain of function, gain of function. All right? And if you're not sure what that is, basically it's like, let's take a virus and see if we can make it more virulent, more transmissible, more spreadable, and more nasty. But here's the thing, when you look at in Washington, D.C., when they have one of those hearings, okay, you hear people like, you look at people like Senator Ted Cruz or Rand Paul questioning Dr. Fauci about this, about funding for gain of research, and Dr. Fauci just keeps giving them obfuscated answers over and over and over, non-stop. That sounds like, well, if you don't want to give a straight answer, then, I mean, like, you must have something to hide. Alrighty, so it's like you're playing Russian roulette with nature. You're playing with fire, biological roulette. It's just something you shouldn't be doing. We hear a lot about that. Gain of function research and funding for it, and they're playing Russian roulette with nature and really shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, so basically it's like, yeah, let's take some bat shit out of the cage and bring it back to the lab and see what we can do with it and make it more transmissible. See if we can get it to go from, animal to human and then from human to human. That's not good. Let's just entertain the idea that they are doing this. Okay, so we hear so much about this gain of function research, okay, but here's the one question I never hear asked by anybody, whether it's journalists or reporters or other politicians asking other politicians about this, okay? Why? Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to be playing biological roulette, okay? Think about that. Why? I'm sure some of you have heard about that gain of function research and what they're doing. And yeah, it's like playing Russian roulette with nature, something you shouldn't really be doing. Why? Now you're probably sitting there thinking, good question, what would be the answer to that? Well, here's the thing. You might think, well, these virology labs do research to come up with ways to protect us in the future, and we study viruses so that we can better be prepared. Okay, right. You take a virus, you study it, and you come up with a way to, better protect us just in case. Like maybe with vaccines or whatever. Okay, but hang on a second. This type of study involves taking that virus, purposely making it more transmissible and more nastier, okay, which is wrong. That's the question. Why did you want to do that? That's like, that's like taking a car that's really, really fast. Okay, well, geez, I better learn to drive this thing first before I get into it because I might get killed. But instead, you're not going to do. I'm not going to learn to drive it. I'm going to work on making it faster. So you see what I mean? It's just like what they're doing is just wrong and shouldn't be doing it. So it raises the question, why would you be doing that? Maybe a weapon? Or maybe it's just a good reason for the big pharma to produce these vaccines and they make a crap ton of money. So yeah, gain of function research. Okay, that's the one question I never hear anybody ask. Why? Maybe people are afraid to ask because there's no proof positive that they are doing gain of function research. I don't know. Maybe people just don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, good question. Why?